Hey girls, so this is the training that we've had suggested to us by one of the top leaders, and it's really successful for them. So Liz has had it passed to her, and I'm going to pass it on to you now. You don't have to try it if you don't want to, but it is worth this kind of approach really. I do something very similar to this, or I have done when I've been recruiting, which I haven't really been doing for a while because I've been so busy. I've not been able to concentrate on recruiting or sponsoring. So give this a go, because it actually is quite an informal way of doing it. It's not putting pressure on people, and it's had really good results for other people. So basically what you do is it's like a referral / recommendation kind of program. So what you do is you write a list of 100 people that you're going to contact. These could be people that are on your Facebook list, or people that friends, like go through your sort of contact list on your phone, etc. So write down a list of 100 people that you know well enough to be able to speak to them. And what you're going to do is, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. You're going to contact 5 people from that list every day. That's not a lot. It's not going to take you a lot of time to do that. So it could be you ring them up, or you send them a PM, or you send them a text message or email, whatever. However you're going to contact them, but you're going to contact 5 people every day from that list of 100. So it's going to take you less than a month to get through, the people on that list. So what you do is you contact them, obviously, hi, how are you, blah, 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 first of all. And then you're going to say, do you know anybody that you could recommend to me who might be a stay-at-home mum or a student needing a bit of extra money, to finance themselves through college or university, or just anybody really that you think might need a bit of extra money to top up their income. And they can do it obviously working from home or from anywhere really. It's kind of a flexible way of working and earning money. Do they know 5 people that they think would be interested that they could recommend to you? Okay, so you're not actually asking them if they're interested, so it takes the pressure off straight away that they don't feel the need to start making excuses up. You are genuinely asking them for help, but also potentially you're getting them to help their friends as well if it works out. So, but what you might find is some people will ignore you. Some people will just say no outright, and some people will say I'll think about it, or some people give you, the names of some people. But also, some of these 5 people that you're contacting every day might say, well, actually, I'm interested. And that's what's worked for me a few times in the past when I've had people interested in the opportunity. So what you could do as well is, as an incentive to them to give you the recommendations, you could offer them like a voucher or a freebie or money off an order if one of these people that they recommend actually does go ahead and sign, or you could just offer it anyway. It's up to you. Don't know what position you're in for offering people freebies, etc. But it's probably quite a nice little incentive, and it's probably going to get them more likely to actually give you some names if there's something in it for them as well. So when you've got the 5 names or however many names that they give you, you want to contact these people via Facebook or however. You want to try and friend request them and add them as a friend, and then you're going to send them a message. Do it personal to them. Don't try and have like a generic message system going on, but try and tailor it to them. Say, hi, my name's Paula, blah blah blah. Your friend Sue has given me your name as a referral because she thinks that you might be interested in something, that I'd love to tell you about. So I sort of say, would you be interested in earning some extra income, in a way that's really sort of flexible, so you can just do it in your spare time or whenever you've got time available. There's no pressure, but there's potential for you to sort of, earn an extra income. Would you like to know more? Okay, so the other approach is you could say, look, if you could earn X amount of money every month or every year, what would you do with it? What would you spend that money on? And then that's kind of an open-ended question, so they could come back to you and say, I'd spend it on blah blah blah, and you can say, right, well, I might actually be able to help you with that. I might have a way of helping you to earn that money. Do you want to find out more? And leave it with them that way. So basically it's just opening up a dialogue with that person, trying to give them something, an offer that they're then going to come back to you and find out more. So basically, you might not get a lot of response, you might not get any response, you might get a lot. Well, I don't know, because I don't know what these people are going to be like that you're going to be recommended to, but it's giving you the chance to get hold of people that you don't normally know and offer them the opportunity. And even if they're not interested, you've added them as a friend, so that's the worst that can happen is that they don't buy anything, they don't join you, but you've got a new friend. Or the best that can happen is you get a new customer, or you potentially get someone else to sponsor. So really, I think it's quite a low pressure way of contacting people, because, and then the other thing is, if you do get people that are interested from those recommendations, you can also then ask them for recommendations as well. And what you can do is you can start to, if these people are interested in joining, so one of these 5 people that Sue recommended is interested in joining, and she's going to join when she gets paid at the end of the month, you can say, right, do you know anybody else that you could recommend? And if she's got people that she can recommend that she thinks might be interested, well, you can get them on board and you can get them to sign up under her. So you're helping her to start building a team right from the start, and then you'll just work with them together. Which leads me on to the second part of that training that I did with Liz, and I'll do that on a separate video. So if you've got any questions about this system, either ask me or Liz. It's quite new to us both, but we're going to give it a try. Okay, and I hope that it helps you to sort of get on board with contacting people. Basically gets you out of your comfort zone, and if you're doing it with people that initially, then it's not cold calling, it's people that you're asking them a favour, and potentially you're going to help people that they know as well. So it's a win-win situation. Right, I'm going to do the next video now. Right, okay, so the next part of this is fast start. I think we've been missing a trick here, because I'm partly to blame in my team, because I haven't really been focusing on fast start, because I've just been trying to help people to sort of get settled in and get going and stuff, and kind of left fast start after people have been getting to white, and then we're focusing on getting to yellow, and then fast start's kind of been getting left behind. But it's actually quite a big part of us doing unique and really starting our businesses off in a quite a good way. So I'm going to kind of, anyone else now that starts joining my team, I'm going to be really focusing on fast start with them, and I advise that you do the same, because you really want to be encouraging people to start trying to sponsor straight away, rather than getting sales going first, which is what I've done before, because you can actually do both. I started sponsoring straight away. First day I joined Unique, I had a team member, and with less than 2 weeks later I had another one. In fact, I had a few quite early on. I did get fast start because I was doing selling and looking for people to sponsor right from the start. So you can do both. You don't need to just get used to selling first and building up a business for sales. You can actually start sponsoring from the beginning, and people can train together. There's no reason why not. Fast start is really brilliant, because you've got the incentive of earning 160 in Ycash, which would be amazing to build your kit up. So you know, it's something really that is worthwhile trying to sort of focus on with anyone who joins. So basically, get people signing up, and then yeah, fine, you want them to do white, yellow, and get to pink, etc. But start focusing on them recruiting straight away. Now, if we're going to try with this other system, this referral / recommendation system, then you know they can be duplicating what you've done with them. So you know you've asked for referral and got hold of them. You know, they can start doing the same thing. You know, they can be thinking of people that they know that might be interested and getting people on board as well. So you know, every new recruit that joins your team needs to get 3 recruits. They don't even have to be qualified, so they don't have to put any orders through. But you have to do that within 3 months and get 2,000 PRS, which is the other thing that we're going to talk about. Now, if they're focusing on fast start and getting 2,000 PRS and three people to sponsor, they are automatically going to hit white and yellow anyway, and possibly pink. So that's something that's really worth sort of taking on board. Now, you're experienced, so you're going to be able to help them to get that 2,000 PRS, which you're going to help them to do, set up parties and you know, events and maybe kit drops, anything that you know brings in sales. You're going to be helping your new recruits to do the same, to duplicate what you do to bring in sales. And so working as a team is going to really help your team to grow and get established quite quickly. So we're just going to try changing things up a bit. So if we all have, you know, anybody who's interested in taking their business to the next level, basically you've got to have sales and sponsor. They're the 2 things that really take you up and up the ladder through Unique. So we've found another way of sponsoring that takes pressure off people. It's not as difficult to do as cold calling, messaging people that you don't really know. If you're using folk that you already know, they know you, they trust you, they can see, you know, what you're doing, so they're more likely to give you names of people that they know. Once you get people on board, focus on fast start, because it really is worth trying to go for, because it ticks a lot of other boxes on the way to fast start. Okay, and you as a sponsor, you are going to help them the best way that you can to be successful, because by helping your team to do well, which is what we all should be wanting anyway, you know, it's one of my main aims is to see that you're all doing well, is, you know, to help them, because if you're helping them, it's automatically going to help you to rise further up. And if that's what your aim is, you know, that's what you really should be doing. Okay, if you've got any questions, drop me a message, or Liz, because we're both kind of in this together at the moment, and we, you know, it's a new approach for all of us. So let's just give it a try and see how it goes. It's worth doing, you know, it really is worth doing. You're only going to be spending a short time every day on messaging these people and then taking it from there. And once you do start to build your team up, we're just going to help, you know, everything that we've learned, we're going to pass on to them and get involved, helping them set up parties, you know, helping them to be successful, handing out catalogues, kit drops, whatever it takes to get the PRS. All right, girls, let's give this a go. Let's do this.